Good afternoon. Today is Wednesday, October 2nd, and we have some birthdays today because today is Linda Williamson's birthday. So Linda, happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Linda. Happy birthday to you. Cha-cha-cha. It's also Mandy Bloom's birthday. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Mandy. Happy birthday to you. Cha-cha-cha. And also Sandy O. So Sandy, it's your birthday. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Sandy. Happy birthday to you. Cha-cha-cha. Well, I hope all three of you have a great, great birthday. I am sitting here freezing again because the house is so cold. It got down to in the 40s last night, and we had all of our windows open when we went to bed, and both of us were too lazy to get out of the bed to go close any of the windows, and so the house is freezing. So then we went to turn the heat on this morning just to take the chill off the house, and the furnace doesn't work. We have no furnace. It's not working. So we have a friend that does it for a living. Actually, he's the one that we had bought a new furnace a couple years ago, and he had installed, it was more than a couple years ago now that I'm thinking about it. It's been a while. But he usually does a lot of refurbishing, and every year he'd like to clean out the filters and give it a test and all that stuff before the season starts. I didn't realize that the season was starting already. So he's going to come over tomorrow morning and figure out what is going on. We tried changing the batteries and the thermostat. It's a fairly new thermostat, so I don't think it's anything to do with the thermostat. What's odd is the air conditioning was working just fine. It's just that it didn't kick over to the heat. Jim went to check to make sure the pilot light was lit, and it was, so it wasn't the pilot light, so I don't know what because we have a gas heat, so I don't know what the deal was, but it's cold in here. So we have all the windows closed now. I'm going to be turning the oven on in a little bit because we're going to have baked potatoes and spare ribs for dinner tonight. I've already eaten my breakfast. I had a couple eggs and a piece of toast and a banana, and I had a handful of cashews because I was kind of snacky. I wanted something to snack on. I slept really well last night, even though it was cold. We put the comforter on the bed, actually. Even Jim slept with the comforter in when he got up this morning. He had got up early. I've been up early again because his alarm clock went off early because he had a dentist appointment. And I just woke up and stayed up. Anyway, I'm finishing my book today. Where did it go? I think it's over here. Here it is. So far, I'm giving this a 5 also. I'm almost done with it. I told you when I was in the hospital trying to read it between Mary and Don talking to me constantly. But now I have no excuses. So I'm going to watch that. I'm going to watch some videos today. Stay on my plan. It's just nice staying home. It's just, even Jim says, "You're not going anywhere today?" And I go, "No, I think I'm just staying home. I don't think I have anything to do. Nothing. Just to chillax and relax." The Tigers ended up winning, so Jim was happy about that. I think they play again tonight. I don't really follow baseball, but Jim does, so he'll be watching that. And then tomorrow he'll watch football. And then tonight we have our Survivor. We're going to watch that. I watched the debates last night. I liked the debates because I thought that they both brought up valid points, and it was a true debate, and it was not attacking, and it was enjoyable to watch. It really was enjoyable to watch, to see both points of view, and the fact that they didn't attack each other. You know, it was just like a really nice debate. I don't know if that's what we really want nowadays, but that's what I wanted. I wanted a nice debate, and I thought that they both brought up some really good points that made you think, made you go, they just really did. And then what did we do? That's all I really watched. Then I watched some YouTube videos last night. I read a little bit, not too much. I actually went to bed fairly early last night for me. I went to bed at 11 o'clock. Not 11 o'clock, 12 o'clock I meant, which is early for me because I usually don't go to bed till 1 or 2. But I slept, like I said, I slept really well. I like it cooler rather than warmer. And so it was like the perfect night's sleeping. It really was. And then just going to stay on plan. I'm going to weigh myself next Monday. I told you I missed my window of opportunity because I like to weigh myself every Monday morning with just my pajamas on. I don't even do it naked. I wear my pajamas. So I wear my pajamas, get on the scale at 10:30 on a Monday morning. And this past Monday, I was not home at 10:30 in the morning. So I wasn't able to do it. And I just think that that's a true gauge of my weight because my weight fluctuates so badly. That's why I don't weigh myself every day. I can't weigh myself every day because I can like lose 1.5 pounds today and then tomorrow get on the scale and gain 3 pounds. And I'm thinking that means I gained 4.5, because I lost 1.5 pounds. And so it just doesn't help my psyche at all. So you have to do what works for you. And what works for me is once a week at 10:30 on a Monday morning. Now, we all go through this every time the clocks change because then I have to readjust because I either have to do it a little bit later if we spring forward or do it earlier if we fall back. So I pretty much try to do it, get used to the new time changes. So when the new time change comes, what are we going to do? Fall back. So instead of weighing myself at 10:30, I'll probably weigh myself at 9:30. No, who am I kidding? I'm still not going to get out of bed till 10:30. I'll probably still weigh myself at 10:30, but it'll really be 11:30 now. And it's like, am I the only one? Just leave it. Pick a time and leave it there. Just pick a time is all I'm thinking. It's going to be dark no matter what. It's going to be dark. It depends on where you are when the sun's coming up. I know on the East Coast it gets darker way faster than it does for me because I'm really close to the end of the Eastern time zone before it snaps into the Central time zone. I think I'm about 4 or 5 hours away from it switching. So, driving wise. If I was to go east to like Boston, it takes me 13 hours to drive east. But if I was to drive to Chicago, which is like the Central time zone, that's 5 hours. That's how I'm gauging it in my mind. Try to keep up because I know my mind just goes like in all these different directions all at once. But, yeah, so I think I'm going to read a little bit first, and then I do kind of think I'm going to take a nap today, but not in the bed, because if I go in the bed, it'll be too long. And that's my sign. I have a call. So let's talk again tomorrow. See you then. That was a little abrupt, and so I didn't want to be so abrupt. But that was Christy. My daughter had called me. And she had a suggestion, which will benefit it'll benefit her in the long run, but it'll benefit me too at the same time. And it might help you out in the same. All my books I get from Mike's daughter, Christy, from the Book of the Month Club. And so she sent me a link that if you join, you get $5 off your first book. And then I guess she can get something towards getting books for free. And then that in turn will mean that I can get books. Well, I get them for free no matter what, because Christy reads in them and then gives them to me. But it'll benefit Christy. So in the description box below, if you're interested, I'm not pushing anything like that, but I just want to make it very clear that we're going to benefit from it. You'll get $5 off your first book. And then Christy will get something towards a book that she wants to order, which in turn will come to me and I'll get to read it too. So anyway, I'll leave the link down below. Now I'm going to tell you to like, comment, subscribe, and share. Hit the link below if you're interested in reading the same books I'm reading each month or each week. And hopefully we'll talk again tomorrow. See you then.